Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well at home and having a good Friday morning. Thank you for joining us in Rise and Shine this morning. For today's session, we're gonna be bringing you through a series of full body body weight workout that you can do at home. So you actually just need space for your whole body to move around a little bit. That's it. Later on the second part of today's session, Sam will be bringing us through a few exercises that consist of upper body work and a little bit of lower body work. And the last segment will be me bringing you through a series of core work, so abs, obliques, and the back. So the total full body exercises to help you shape up and tone up. Alright, so we're gonna go straight into the warm-up today. The same set of warm-up for those of you who have been following me on Friday mornings. We are gonna be doing the same set of warm-up so you guys can do it on your own for your own workouts as well. So both arms on top, one forward, one backwards, shoulder rotations. By now you should be able to do this. It's a bit of coordination, takes a bit of practice, but your body will get used to it. So opposite directions, and change sides, both arms on top, one forward, one backwards, all the way down, all the way up, full circles. So going in opposite directions, warming up your body and your brain. And relax, keep your arms straight, clap front, clap back, try to see if you can touch your hands behind you. Relax your shoulders, stand up tall, and hands in front of you, rotate your upper body, side to side. Good, and relax. Okay, feet wider apart. Stand out with feet wide, bend your knees out, and make sure both hands on the knees, pushing your knees outwards. Lean your right shoulder to the middle and hold it. The stretch, feel the stretch on the lower body, the torso, and switch out of sight. Still keeping both knees outwards. And relax. Okay, hands in front of you. Keep your knees out still. Stay low, butt down. For those who can, go up on your toes and balance. Hold it. Good. Still staying low. A few more seconds. And relax. Okay, both legs straight. Turn your body side to side this way. And make sure both legs are straight. If you can't touch your shoes or toes, it's okay. As long as both legs are straight, you just rotate your upper body side to side. For those who can, touch your shoes, touch your toes, and even better if you can reach all the way outside your feet, touching the floor. Just keep turning, warm up your body. Good, last one, and relax. Okay, keeping your legs straight, hang your weight down. Just hold it there, feel the stretch behind your legs. Again, if you cannot touch the floor, that's fine. As long as you feel the stretch, still keeping your legs straight, hold it. And relax, feet wider apart. You're gonna bend one side, bend your leg on one side, the other leg can keep it straight, toes pointing up. Make sure your heels are on the ground, especially on the standing, the leg that you're squatting on. Sit back as low as you can. If that's your maximum, before you fall over, just stay there, okay? For those who can, go all the way down. And you're going to walk your way over, out of sight. Same thing, make sure your heels on the ground. If you need to, you can use your hands to support. For those who, without the hands, don't have to go all the way down unless you can go all the way down. One more set, switch over. Nice, and last one, back to out of sight. Good. And standing up. So for the warm-up, this part, we're going to be going through 2 rounds of 3 different movements. But we're going for 2 rounds. So the first one, you guys have done this last Friday. Standing on one foot, just going down, tap the floor, and stand all the way up. We're going to go for 1 minute for each movement. Just to work on warming up the whole body's muscles. Tap the floor, stand all the way up. So because we're going by timing, 1 minute for each, you don't have to go fast. Just focus on keeping your control. Make sure your balance is there. Step hard on the ground. Whichever leg that's on the ground, make sure you feel the ground and step it hard. Slowly, finger tap the ground, stand all the way up. Make sure you're straightening everything, then it's counted. So no half standing. Finger tap, And then slowly stand all the way up. See that I'm not going really fast. You're just going slow, feel the movement. Still warming up, so you can save your energy for later on. All the way up. Last one. And relax. Okay, shake it out. You're gonna feel it on the whole calves, hamstrings, butt for this one. You're gonna switch sides, balance it out. So same thing, just a few tips when you're standing. Imagine you only have that particular area to stand on, and that's how you channel all the weight into that point. So now on the other side, same thing. Bend your knee softly, finger tap the ground, straighten all the way. Straighten all the way, hip straight, and then go again. So you'll find that one side is a little bit shakier than the other. That's normal. So this side is my shakier side. Trying my best. Really focus. Focus on where you place your weight. So balancing is all about channeling the weight to that point as you're standing on the ground. So only one point touching the ground. Your shoes, your foot. Just step hard through that point. Tap and then straighten all the way. No need to go fast. Just feel the whole movement. Go slow, tap, straighten. Make sure you're the one in control of the whole movement. Good. Should be feeling it on the lower body by now. Finish the last one. And rest. Okay, shake it out. Now we're gonna go second movement, just high kicks, basic high kicks on one side. We'll go for 30 seconds on one side. So it doesn't have to be very high as long as you keep your leg straight. If this is your maximum, that's fine, okay? So going on one side, 30 seconds, and go for it. Just forward. For those who need to, you can hold on to hands on the table or hands on the chair, stable chair, and just go high kicks this way. On one side first, just single leg. If you can balance, good. Just go this way without holding on to anything. High kicks. So with every rep you go, the goal is to stretch your hamstrings. With this dynamic stretch, every rep you go, try to keep kicking higher. And rest. Shake it out. Okay, switch over other side. So try to stay balanced or stable on the standing leg, the other one kicking. 30 seconds, go for it. High kick. Come back down. So at first you may be here and then try to get your shoe close to your face level, at least your eye level. And try not to let your hand limit your height. Go up higher and kick up higher. Step back and kick up high. Just feel the stretch on the back of the legs. Good. Last one. And time. Okay, relax first, shake it out. Last one for this round, we're gonna go for plank walkout, starting from your feet. Walk out to a plank, butt up, reach for your toe in the opposite, diagonal, come back to plank. Reach for your toe, and then come back. All the way up, okay? 1 minute on this, and here we go. Walk out to a plank first, stop in the plank. Now you bring your butt up, diagonal, reach for your toes, come back to plank. Butt up again, reach for your toes, come back to plank. And walk your hands in, all the way to your feet. Stand all the way up. Breathe in and then go again. Stop in the plank. Butt up, toe reach, come back. Butt up, toe reach, and return. Walk all the way back in to starting position. Chest up, breathe in and go. Just keep going this way, warming up your shoulders, your core, for the workout later on. Good. Every time you stand up, breathe in and then go again. Always stop in the plank, know where your plank position is. Always return to the plank position. Walk all the way back in and relax. Okay, that's the first round. One more set. We're gonna start from the top on the balancing one. So one more round of this, and then later on we're gonna come back to the second part where we start the actual workout. So this part, take it easy, okay? So starting on one foot again, whichever leg, up to you. Step firmly on the ground, fingertips tap, and stand all the way up. And then go again. Tap, stand all the way up. If you're doing this movement for the first time or the first few times, you're gonna find that you're still working on your balance a lot. So you want to really focus on putting all of your body weight into that foot that you're standing on the ground. So the rest of the body should be free to move around, but everything's on one foot. Tap, straighten all the way, straighten up, and then go again. The trick is keeping your fingertips close to your shoes. That means not going all the way forward. You're gonna fall forward. Stay close to your shoes, stay close to your toes, then all the way up. Tap and straighten. This one really gets you on the lower body. And relax. Shake it out. This one really gets you here, calves, hamstrings, and the butt. So that's actually one good exercise. But I like to do this as a part of my warm-ups before my workouts, because it gets all the stability muscles that we need for the workout later on. Okay, other side, and same thing. Fingertips tap, straighten all the way. Okay, this is my wobbly side. Really have to focus on your own movement. Keep your fingertips close to your toes. And remember, it's all about weight placement. Don't think too much on trying your best to use the whole body to balance. Focus on weight placement, where you want to channel your weight to, the point that's on the ground. The rest of the body, keep it light. Put all the weight onto the foot that's stepping on the ground now. Straighten all the way before you go again. Keep the hands, fingertips close to your toes. Just focus on your movement, especially if you're on the wobbly side. And relax. Okay, shake it out. All right, next one, high kicks. So going for high kicks again. For those of you who can work on the balance, high kick, swing back, and just try to stay on one foot like how you do this. So high kick, swing back. For those who can, this is much harder, okay? 30 seconds, and here we go. High kick. The high kick in front of you is the main thing. So if you cannot balance, you can always step back and go again. Step back and go again. On one side first. 30 seconds. So the main thing is the high kick. Only for those who want to challenge your balance. If you think you're really good at it, you want to make it harder, then go without touching the floor. High kick, swing back. Last one. And rest. Okay, relax. Shake it out. Same thing on the other side. So always kick up slightly higher each rep. Okay, ready? And here we go. High kick, swing back. If you want to, you can just step back and then go. That's the easier one. But try to keep your front leg straight. The leg that you're kicking, keep it straight. And your goal is to get your shoes or toes at your eye level. So eye level, see if you're able to see your feet in front of you. Step back, high kick. Good. One more, last one. And rest. Okay, last one for this part. Walk out into a plank and toe reaches. Okay, we're gonna start standing up again from here. Hands down, make sure you know your plank position, where to stop. Starting on here, hands on the ground, and walking out into a plank. Stop in the plank, butt up, reach for your toes. Come back, and go again. Walk your hands all the way back to the starting position. Stand all the way up and go. Walk out to a plank, stay in a plank, and then go. Butt up, return to plank. Butt up, and return to plank. Then now walk all the way back in. Straighten up and go again. Repeat that. Take this as a practice to know where your plank position is, but not too high, not too low, and then you're going to walk all the way back in. Straighten and go. So one good way to practice on your own, on knowing where the plank position is, every time you do it, you can videotape yourself and then check your form. Because nobody else is going to be there to tell you whether it's too high or too low. Butt up, finish the last one, and walk all the way, hands in. And straighten everything. Nice work. Okay, so that's for the warm-up set. So we're gonna go for a short break, about 1 minute. So don't go too far away. If you need a toilet break, go for it and come back quickly. The next part that's coming up is gonna be Sam leading us through a series of upper body and lower body exercises. All right, we're gonna go for a short break. Come back quick.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining Cheryl and myself for today's burn and tone class. I'm going to lead you through the bodyweight resistance portion, and today we're going to focus a little bit more on the upper body, and then we're going to use the lower body movements as recovery. Okay, so take your time to go through it. When we go into resistance training, what's more important is understand how your body function or how our body function, such that we can engage the right muscle group and get them working and get the kind of results that you're looking for. Now the first movement that we're going to go through are push-ups, but before we go, we have 3 rounds, 10 reps for each movement, and then there are 5 movements altogether. Simple movements. So I really hope that you can get off the chair, the couch, the sofa, the floor, and then just get moving together with us, all right? Now, first movement is push-ups. So get your hands on the ground, shoulders over your wrists, get your hands turned out a little bit if you need to, all right? Find the most comfortable position for your wrists to be placed on the ground. Now, once your shoulders over your wrist, extend your legs out, raise your buttocks up, round your shoulders, tuck your tailbone in, belly buttons in, go to a nice solid plank position. Now, as you lower yourself down, you want to be able to bring your elbows stacked over your wrists all the time and going down into a descent such that your chest is on the ground. So you have a full range of motion through your shoulders as well as your elbows, and then slowly push yourself back up. So it's kind of like a forward movement and then pushing our body back up again. You can try to breathe in on the way down and then breathe out on the way up. As you get yourself back up in position, don't forget the setup position where your shoulder is rounded, belly button is in, tailbone is tucked in, buttock is slightly clenched, and then lower yourself back down again. Okay, go through a movement nice and slow. Feel the stretch across your shoulders, your chest, your triceps. Okay, breathing in, nice and slow, breathing out on the way up. If you can and possible, keep your shoulders rounded all the time, going down, and then push up. Okay, we've got 2 more. Going down nice and slow, and press, and one last one, going down, and press up. Okay? So stretch your shoulders out just a little bit, okay? So you can feel the stretch and feel the engagement at the same time. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, we have a little bit of upper body, we have a little bit of lower body. So for today's lower body movement, we're going to go into lateral squats or side squats, side to side squat. You're going to try to lower yourself down, go into a squat on one single side. Okay, if you find that your heels popped up, it is okay for now. As your flexibility improves, you'll find your heels landing on the ground. Okay, so heels up first, feel some stretch, and then from here, you're going to push yourself up. And then going back down. Okay, so again, if your heels pops up, it's okay. If your hands needs to be on the ground, it is okay as well. And I love props. So if you have a stool or a stick or books or water bottle in front of you, just use it to balance yourself. And then coming up, going down, we're 5 on each side. And that makes 10, okay? So up on your own, and then down on your own as well. Minimal assistance, but if you need to, just go ahead and use that. And push up and down. Okay, and if you think that this is easy, on round 2, round 3, I'll challenge you to do something more exciting. Okay, but in the meantime, get that range of motion in, go into a deep range for all your joints. Engage your muscle group as much as you can. We've got one more on each side. Push your body up and then going down, nice and slow, stable all the time. If you find yourself trembling, shaking, it's quite common. Okay, we'll do one more on this side and then we move on. Okay? So this is an easy first round. All right, now we're gonna go into pike, okay? One of my favorite exercises as well. Instead of the usual push-up, what I'd like you to do is, again, position your hand, your arm on the ground, your forearm on the ground, and you can find your fingertip, the top of your fingertip, especially your middle finger, place your palm on it. And then where your elbow was, place your palm on it as well. So this is technically your shoulder width position. Of course, it varies based on your mobility and flexibility, but this is a good standard to adopt first. And then as time goes by, if you know that you need to go wider or closer, at least you have a benchmark or baseline to start off with. Now, from here, place your elbow where your palm is, and then extend your arms forward. So again, you'll find a meeting point where your fingers meet, and then that will be the spot where you will try to position your head as you're lowering your body down, because we're going into our pike push-ups. Okay, so with the knees on the ground first, okay, and the spot is still there, I marked it already. Okay, I'm going to hinge my shoulders over my wrist once again. Again, find a nice comfortable position. Now from here, round your shoulders, use your shoulder blades to protect your neck. Chin is in, spread your knees out just a little bit for extra balance, and then from here, hinge over with the chin tucked in, shoulders round, until your head touch the ground. And then push your body back up. So again, very similar to a push-up earlier, it's a forward and backward movement. So we have 10 reps again, going down nice and slow, and push back. So keep your shoulders round to protect the neck. Breathe in, going down. Exhale, coming up. Going down nice and slow. And push yourself back up. Okay? Now, to make it a little bit easier, if you find that this is challenging, bring your knees closer. If not, you can start to bring your knees further behind. Going down nice and slow. And push up, we got 5 more. Going down. And push. We're working on body weight resistance, so use your body weight as much as you can to get the muscles working. This is not simply going for the repetition, but how much you actually challenge your body to perform the movement and the engagement of the muscles that you want. Nice and slow, going down, and then coming up. Let's try last 2, going down nice and slow, and push up. Breathe in, one last one. Exhale, push up. Okay? Now give your wrist a little bit of a stretch. If you find that it's uncomfortable, like I mentioned earlier, you can always turn your hands out just a little bit more. If you have a push-up bar at home, use them as well. Or you have dumbbells at home, you can use them as well, because that allows you to straighten your wrists out. Okay? Now, next one we're going to go into are lunges. Okay, very typical lunges, but just a quick recap on what lunges should be like. You're going to go down in the high kneeling position. Now from here, my right knee, okay, my right knee is on top of my right ankle, and my left hip is on top of my left knee. Tuck your toe in, sit tall or kneel tall, keep your shoulders over your hips, and then from here, using your front heels to push your body up to a standing position, such that your body weight is equal on both sides. Okay, and then lower yourself back down nice and slow. Okay, we move a little bit faster so we can try to get 10 on each side as well. Okay, 10 is a beautiful number for me because getting 10 reps in, it's about a minute. Okay, a minute is just about enough time for you to work on your energy system just before your cardio or your stamina kicks in. Okay, so nice and slow, using your heels to push, and then using your heels and your toes to stabilize, equalize the weight, to bring yourself down to the descent. And then push up again, and down, last four on this side, and down. So as you stand, push your knee inwards, and then allow your knee to go forward, but you're not hinging forward. Last 3, and down. Last 2, and down. And you notice in the camera, you can see that my right foot and my left foot are on different lines. Okay, so it's like real lines or train lines. They don't cross. Okay, let's go on to the other side. So going to kneeling position first. We're going to start from here. Again, shoulders over your hip is over your knee is over your ankle, and then from here, push your body up. Using your front heels, back toe, going down nice and slow. And up 2, and down, 3, and down. If you have weights at home, you have dumbbells, backpack, you have a kid at home, carry in front of you, behind you, on top of you. Use them as additional resistance. Okay, it will shorten the workout duration and increase the intensity. Okay, we have last 3. Press up and down. Last 2 and down, and last 1 and back down. Okay, recover. All right, now we're going to challenge yourself a little bit more. Like I mentioned today, it's more upper body focused. So progressing from the pike, this time we're going to bring our knees off the ground. Okay, knees off the ground. We don't have to stick our legs straightened yet, but just try to bring your knees a little bit higher from the ground. Same position, just a quick recap. Palms on the ground, arms on the ground. Find the shoulder width position. Connect your fingers together. Find that spot where you're going to lower your head down. Stack your shoulders over your wrist, knees off, round your shoulders, and then from here, lower your head down and press up. And down 2, and press up. Go through the movement nice and slow and press up. You should feel the weight or your body weight in your shoulders. Okay, or back of your shoulder blades. If at this point you need to bring your knees down and continue with the progression or your workout, it's okay, just go ahead. If not, knees off. Moving it through nice and slow. You want to get your triceps as well as your shoulder blades, your traps, your shoulder traps working at the same time. Going down and up. Last 2. Down and up. One last one. Going down and up. Okay, and those are the 5 movements. We have push-ups first, and then we have pike push-ups on knees for the 3rd movement. And we have pike push-ups with knees off the ground as our 3rd movement or last movement. We have a little bit of lunges with a little bit of squats. So we're going to go into round 2. Okay? So this time around, I challenge you, turn your hands around, all the way behind if you can. I love this because it allows us to lock our body in position. Okay? So once we go into a full externally rotated push-up position, it locks our shoulders and our elbows behind. Now, if you find that it's a challenge for you to raise your body up, just push your body up first. Knees on, and then knees off. Knees on first, hips down, and then lower your body back down. If you're comfortable with it, push yourself straight up. And we're going to go from 10 from now. Going down nice and slow, and push up. And going down 2, and push up. Breathing going down and push. And going down, remember, allow the position to lock your posture, getting your elbows to be pointing back, and push up. Just a quick reminder, if you find that the wrist is uncomfortable, just turn it back in. Okay, so long as your body is locked in position, that's what we're looking for. We're not trying to torture the wrist, we're trying to mobilize the wrist and get a better range of motion in the wrist at the same time. In the meantime, we're trying to work the triceps as well as the chest to get some strength conditioning in. Okay, we have last 3, and down, last 2, and down, and last 1. Okay, swing your arms a little bit. All right, you might be breathing a little bit heavier like what I am right now, but strength conditioning is about strengthening the weaker muscle or strengthening strong muscles. So focus on the capacity, the ability for the muscles to work, and less on the cardio portion. Okay? Now, we're going to go back into squats again, but if you can join me on this progression, check this out. So you're going to go down to a squat once again, and if you need to stabilize it, hold something on, it is okay. Now from here, you're going to try to sit back, bring your feet forward, and then come up to a stand. I'll show you again. Onto the other side. So you're going to go down to a squat on one side, swing your leg forward if you can, and then come back up to a stand. Okay? Onto the other side. Going down to a squat, stretch. Okay, stabilize yourself, swing your leg forward, and then push yourself back up to a stand. There's one interesting or fun posture that you can adopt. Okay, one of the better way for us to get ourselves into a pistol squat over time is to kind of like stick your buttocks out first. Okay? And that's the other way of getting yourself back up in position. So again, going down, swing your leg forward. I'm turning, and then slide your heel to get yourself back up into position. Okay? So I'm going to try that one more time so you can see. And then same thing on the other side. Okay? Now this is the first time I'm introducing single leg stand up. So just take it easy and try it first. Allow your body to understand and acknowledge the movement. And then once your body is more familiar with the movement, you'll find that there'll be less challenge and more fun in acquiring the skill set. Okay? And pistol squat is quite fun. And up. Going down, swing a leg forward, and stand. One last one on each side. Going down, swing a leg forward. Stand up. And then on to the other side as well. Okay? Always use any props that's available at home. So for this movement, you can try holding onto a stick, holding onto a wall, holding onto a sofa, holding onto a bed, anything that allows you to prop yourself back up. Okay, we're going to go into pike push-ups again. This time around, same thing on the knees. I'm going to focus a little bit more on getting your shoulder in the right position. So, with your knees rested, closer, easier. Further away, a little bit more challenging. Again, shoulders over wrist, try this. Okay, so often than not, we see a lot of lack of control. So try this at home. This is a little bit of a challenge. Okay, keep your arms straight. You're going to descend, lower your chest down to the ground. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then from here, keep your arms straight again. Push your body away. Round your shoulder blades. Okay, so your chest is away from the ground. So do that as often as you can. Initially, you find that, or some might find that your arms, your shoulders is jerking or shaking. It's quite common. But as time goes by, once your shoulder regains the movement and control, you'll find yourself lowering your chest to the ground and distancing away from the ground quite comfortably. Okay, and that will allow you to strengthen your shoulder blades far greater than doing tons and tons of push-ups. Okay, so let's continue. Shoulders rounded, chin tucked in, You find your position, that triangle position. Lower your head down. We're going to go for 10. Head down and up. Down 2 and up. This is not just about lowering the head down, remember. We're not bowing. We're doing push-ups. Going down and up. As you lower your body down, feel the weight across your shoulder blades. Less strain on the neck. If you find your toes popping up, it's okay. Alright, so elbows pointing back. It's very similar to the push-up that we were doing earlier. And that's the reason why I like to encourage externally rotated push-up, because it kind of locks us in. Get us familiar with engaging and positioning our body for progressions. Alright? Lay a good foundation for your movements, and then you find yourself progressing in all kinds of movement that's possible. Alright? Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Okay. Done. Now, we're going to go to lunges. And over here, I'm going to use a stool. Okay? So we call this rear foot elevated single leg squats or rear foot elevated lunges. Now, what I need you to do is get the heels as close to the stool as possible. Now, if you don't have a stool at home, it's absolutely fine as well. Just perform the regular lunge. Okay? Or sofa, you can do that as well. Bed frame, it's a little bit too high. Okay? Take 2 steps. First step, second step, and then put your toe on the stool. Okay? Just a short stool. Okay? This is to increase the range of motion, to work on the hip as well as the quads. So keep my body upright, going down. You notice that this time around I have to lower myself a lot further down, and then to push myself back up. Okay, so slowing down, slow going down, and slow coming up. Going down, and coming up. Again, we have 10 on each side, so we're going to move a little bit faster. Going down, weight in heels. I'm popping my toes up so you can see that there's a lot of weight on my heels. And up. Whoops. Going down nice and slow, and up. Last 3, down slow, and up. Last 2, down slow, and up, and down slow, and up. Alright, and then we switch side. Once again, get to the corner of the stool, take 2 steps, one step, and then 2 steps. Toe on the stool, keep your body upright. Make sure your toes are parallel, they're not in line. Once you're balanced, okay, lower your body down, knees on the ground, and then push up. Down 2, feel the stretch across your hip flexors, and up. So, strengthening and stretching at the same time. Breathing, going down, and up. Control, and up. Yeah. Last 5. Down slow. Last 4. 3. Breathe in nice and slow. 2. And 1. Okay, I hope you feel the burn. Remember, if it is restricted, don't go too deep. Balance, more important. So once you find the balance, lay that as a foundation, and then gradually progress in range of motion. Okay, so we're going to go into pike push-up once again, but this time around, knees off the ground, and even better, if possible, straight legs. So position your hands again. Remember where you're going to lower your head down. Just want to show you where my head goes. All right, and then from here, this is my triangle. Okay? Buttocks up, walk your toes in, legs straight, pointy toes, round your shoulders, chin tucked in, lower your head down, and push up. Okay? If you find this challenging, just bend your knees. Okay? Just bend your knees. This is 5, halfway through. Bottoms up, nice and high, chin in, round your shoulders. Use that to protect your neck. Last 2. And last 1. Okay. If you're familiar with inversion, you can see where this progression is moving towards to bring us potentially into an inversion, headstand, and eventually a handstand as well. Okay, we have one last round, so I'm going to move through a little bit quicker. Okay, so externally rotated push-up once again. 10 reps. Again, if you need to turn your hands out, you know the drill. Okay, so round shoulders, chin tucked in, lower yourself down, and up. Down 2, and up. Try to keep up with my momentum, my tempo. If you need to slow down or skip a rep, it is okay. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Side squats, going down, pop yourself up, going down, pop yourself up, going down, swing your leg, and stand. Going down, swing your legs, and stand. Swing your legs, and stand. Going down, swing your leg, and stand. Nice and slow. If you need to find a prop, go ahead. Okay. Last 2. 1 on each side. And up. And up. Okay. Now I'm going to go pike push-ups on the knees. Get a towel ready. Get ready to pop your toes up if you need to balance yourself. Lower head down. And up. 2, 3. I don't know if you find it easier, but after doing tons of push-ups, pike push-ups on knees just feels a lot easier as well. So long as your position and your balance is ideal, you find that there will be a comfortable movement flow. Last 3, last 2, and last 1. Okay. All right, now going to lunges. A quick 10 on each side. Remember, take 2 steps. Toe up, chest up, knee down, touch, and stand. Okay, consistent movement, consistent flow, not too fast. You really want to feel the deep stretch and then contract. Toning and burning and sculpting is different from working on cardio. So you want a lot of mindful engagement with your body. Listen to your body. If it is hurting, ask if it is good pain or bad pain. Going down and stand, last 2, and last 1. Okay, switch side. So again, 2 steps. 1 and 2, switch. Going down nice and slow. Make sure your knees on the ground. And up. 3, breathe in, exhale up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Last movement of the day before I hand over to Cheryl for your core blast. So I hope you find a burn or feel the burn in your legs and arms and get ready for the cores. Okay, hands in front of you, legs straight if you can, get ready, going down, rest your hip down and press up. And 2, 3, hit to ground, 4, chin in, shoulders round, 5, 6, last 4, going down, last 3, last 2, and last 1. Okay, shake it off. Give yourself a break. You got 1 minute break exactly before Cheryl comes in. Get yourself comfortable, get a mat if you need to. I'm gonna hand over to Cheryl. See you next week.
Alright, welcome back guys. This part is going to be a very short segment where we're going to be working on core muscles. That means the abs, obliques, and a little bit on the back. It's going to be a very short circuit style time interval training. 2 rounds only. All you have to do is just follow me, follow the timing, and then get through the 30 seconds. There will be 4 different exercises. Every exercise 30 seconds of work time, and then 20 seconds for your muscles to rest a little bit. It's not too much of jumping around cardio style. It's more of really targeting the muscles around the trunk area to tighten them up and really feel the burn. So today's session is really on feeling the burn in the whole body. Okay, so we're gonna go straight into it. The good news is all you have to do is just stay on the ground. Okay, you're just gonna be flipping over on the ground without standing up. So you can relax on the ground. If you have a mat, good. If not, you can always find a comfortable spot if you need any small little cushion or towel below your lower back or below the tailbone. You can always use that. Just fold out the towel and place it below the tailbone just to protect the tailbone a little bit. Okay, so 30 seconds of 4 different exercises. We're gonna go straight into it. First exercise will be bicycle crunches 2 times, elbow touch the kneecaps, and then 1 jackknife. So you're gonna sit up this way. So elbow tip touch, and then sit up onto your butt. Okay, if let's say you have trouble balancing sitting up on this part, you can always just stay here, bring your knees close to your chest, straighten again. So 2 bicycle crunches and 1 jackknife or reverse crunch. That's the first exercise, and then as we go along I will explain the rest of the exercises. All you have to do is follow me in the movement. Okay, we're gonna start straight away in 5 seconds for the first one. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Hands behind the head, and here we go. 2 bicycle crunches, 1 jackknife. Come back 2 times and sit up. So chest to knees, knees to chest, and go again. Just keep going this way for 30 seconds. Side to side, and then come up. So again, if you cannot sit up because of the coordination or the balance, just lay down, tuck your knees to your chest, straighten, and go again. So try your best to keep your lower back down. And rest. Rest for 20 seconds. Second one, all you have to do is flip around onto the front, palms facing down. If let's say you, if possible, thumbs pointing upwards. Yeah, so you're gonna open up this way, thumbs pointing up to your ceiling. And all you have to do is squeeze the shoulder blades, come back down. Get ready, and here we go. 30 seconds. Squeeze and return. So you don't have to go all the way up. Don't go all the way up. All you have to do is just upper back. Think about rounding the shoulders back. Squeeze the upper back and return. Just think about pointing your thumbs towards the ceiling. Some of you who have problem with external rotation, this is what you want to work on. Thumbs pointing up as much as you can. Come back. Squeeze last one. And rest first. Okay, all you have to do is flip around again. Lie down on your back. It's like, barbecue, you gotta make sure you get every side. Come back to the front, lie down on your back, knees in, kick up, come back down. Knees in, kick up, return. Okay, for 30 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Knees to the chest first in one motion, kick to the ceiling, and come back down. Your hands can relax by the side. Knees in, kick up, return to starting position with the feet down, and repeat. So candlestick kicks for this one. Knees in, straight up, and return. Knees in, straight up, come back down slowly. You want to come down as slow as you can. And I'm sure a lot of you are going to feel it in your arms and your neck. That's because you're pressing really hard with the hands. So you can relax your arms a little bit. Okay, last one for this round. Onto your side elbow plank position. So hold the side elbow plank. For those who are working on a side elbow plank, all you have to do is just hold it. The rest of you who are good with this, make it harder, star. Okay, get ready. 30 seconds on this side, and here we go. Hold the side elbow plank. If you can, go for the star. Hold it. The heaviest part of your body is the hips, the butt. So you really have to stabilize with the elbow and that foot on the ground, and then pull the hips up. And all you have to do is just freeze in position. 10 more seconds. Hold it there. Keep pushing away from the ground with the shoulder, your elbow. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, switch over, out of sight. Okay, relax first, shake it out. So the first thing you need to do for your side elbow plank is make sure you get the position right. Elbow, shoulder above the elbow. And then when you come up, just shift your hips upwards. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, and hold it. Stabilize first. Once you're okay with this, one leg up, the other hand up. Just hold it this way. So the easier version is just practice on holding your side elbow plank, regular side elbow plank. For those who want to challenge yourself, feel it a bit more on the sides, on your love handles. You want to get heavier to work on that muscle group. One leg up, one hand up. Hold it, 3, 2, 1, and rest. That's one round. And we're going to repeat the whole thing one more round. Okay, lie down on your back, 2 bicycle crunches, and 1 jackknife. So for those of you who are still working on the jackknife, the trick is sit up first and then knees to chest. Okay, get ready. And here we go, 2 times, side to side. And then sit up, upper body sit up first, and then knees to chest. Come back down. And then 2 bicycle crunches. Upper body, throw yourself up, and then knees to chest. So that's to work on the timing to get your jackknife up and down, side to side, and then sit up and come back down. If you're still working on it, just work on sitting up normally, and then knees to chest. And rest. Flip over onto the front. So by now you should be feeling a bit of tightness everywhere. Okay, on the front, working on your shoulder blades, squeezing your shoulder blades to the middle, thumbs pointing up. Get ready, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Just think about thumbs up, come back down. So round the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades to the middle, return. And keep going this way. Squeeze and return. That works on the posture. So you want to round the shoulders back and go. So without tensing up your neck, you want to keep your neck long while you do this. Lower body can relax. Finish the last one and rest. Flip over again. Lie down your back. Candlestick kicks, the next one. So this part, imagine your hands are not around to help you. Palms facing up this time around. Tuck your knees in, kick up to the ceiling, get ready. And here we go. Knees in, straight up, and come back down. So palms facing up so that you don't press too hard on the ground, which makes it harder for you to come down smoothly. So that's what we want to work on. Kick up, slowly come back down. It's a lot of work if you're not using your arms to press down hard. It's really all on the core. Good. Breathe in, breathe out, up. Only 30 seconds. Last one. And rest. Good. All right. Last one, side star plank. So for this one, we're working on the sides. All the muffin tops or the love handle part. That's where the exercise you want to do to work on the sides. Okay, get ready. And here we go. Hold it up. Stabilize your plank first. Once you're okay with this, you want to make it harder. One leg up, one arm up. Just breathe normally and hold in position. Focus on pulling the hips up towards the ceiling. Just 10 more seconds. Hold it, hold it. It's gonna be worth it. Work on the sides, feel the tightness. Tighten the sides tightening up, that's one. And rest. Okay, switch over. And now you're gonna balance out the other side. It's really like cooking, you know, you're gonna make sure all sides are done. So you're just flipping all around. Make sure you target all the muscles. Okay, get ready. Last one, last 30 seconds, and we're done. 5 seconds, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Hold it, stabilize. And then when you're ready, one leg up, one up. And just hold it. Focus on feeling the tightness on the sides over here. Pull it up, squeeze the muscles here. It's gonna be painful or difficult, but it's gonna be worth it. Hold it up. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, you really feel it all around here this time. Okay, you're done, guys. Just cool down. Time. Okay, lying down on your back, relax, tuck your knees in, round your back up, and you can rock a little bit side to side. Relax the back muscles. Good. And relax your head down. One leg straight out on the ground, the other leg up. Keep the top leg straight. And try to hold on your calves. If you're struggling on holding your toes, you don't have to touch your toes, so you can hold on to the back on your calves. And then just keep your top leg straight. Of course, for those who can, pull it in. If you can hold on to your toes, good. Just hold it there. But at least 90 degrees. You're gonna hold it at least 90 degrees. If let's say you have a towel nearby, you can hold on, loop the towel around your foot. Hold it, holding on to the towel, that's easier. Okay, this part, just relax the muscles and let it stretch out. As long as you keep the back or the front top leg straight, feel the stretch on the back of your leg. Every time you breathe out, relax a little bit more and pull it in slightly more. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, switch other side. The other leg straight up. Again, at least 90 degrees. That is the benchmark. If you're still struggling with the 90 degrees, you really have to use a towel to help you. Go for it. For those who can, inch in some more. Hold it. Just feel the muscles lengthening out behind your leg. You have worked them hard. Now is just the time to stretch it out. Relax. Breathe out each time. Relax a little bit more. Pull in slightly more. 5 counts. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, one foot up on your knee this way, and all you have to do is hands hold on to the furthest knee and pull it in. Try to get that shoe or that foot close to your shoulder, which I am still very far off from. Shoe to the shoulder. So important to stretch this muscle group. So most people will find this really tight, especially if you have lower back tightness or knee pain, annoying knee pains. Usually this is the muscle group that's keeping everything tight. You want to really stretch it out. And we rarely stretch this, especially if you're just sitting around. So this is a really important one. And switch other side. One foot up, hands on the furthest leg, and pull that foot in. Should be feeling the stretch on the butt and not just comfortably lying there. You want to pull it in, make sure you feel the stretch and hold it. try your best to relax, even though there's that stretching pain. You try your best to relax, let the muscles lengthen out. It will get better if you do this regularly. Hold it in a little bit more. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, T position with your arm. One leg up and cross over. If you want to, you can use that hand to hold onto your knee. Just twist over and relax the whole body into the ground. For those who can, you can form a pretzel, the leg that's on the ground, bend that knee, hold on to your shoe, or hold on to your foot, and just relax everything. Good. Just continue your deep breaths. And release that foot. Come back to the center, switch the other leg up, cross over first. Get comfortable in this position. Okay, and if you can, pretzel. Pull it in, hold it. Nice. And relax. Okay, coming up, seated up in your comfortable position. Stretch your shoulder. Just feel a little bit here, the tightness, and switch out of sight. Good, one more. Stretch, elbow down behind you, and switch. Good, last one, head down, relax. You want to stretch your neck. While holding your head down, tilt, look to one side, and the other side. And relax. Alright, that's it for today's session, guys. Well done. Good job, and we will see you next Friday.